This is part 2 of 2. Here is a list of 13 more foods you should probably avoid or minimize eating. Eating the following foods could be making your arthritis worse. Candy. Moderation is key when consuming candy, as it often contains high levels of sugar. Consuming too much sugar can cause an inflammatory response in the body called cytokines, which can exacerbate symptoms of arthritis. Instead of reaching for candy, healthier options such as fresh fruit, nuts, or sunflower seeds are recommended for those who crave a sweet snack. Processed sugars, which are commonly found in candy, are among the least healthy types of sugar to consume. Bacon. Bacon has become increasingly popular in the United States, with people incorporating it into a variety of dishes such as salads, donuts, and burgers. However, bacon is high in saturated fat, which can raise cholesterol levels and increase the risk of heart disease. Additionally, studies have shown that bacon can contain carcinogens and cause cancer. The effects of bacon on people with arthritis depend on its fat content and how it was cooked. Consuming bacon that contains advanced glycation end products can lead to high inflammation levels. Tomatoes. Tomatoes, despite being a fruit, can have negative effects on people with arthritis. The Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine has noted that tomatoes are part of the nightshade plant group, which can contain substances that increase inflammation. People with arthritis should consider using alternatives in dishes to avoid worsening their symptoms. A small amount of tomatoes should be used, as we mentioned in our previous video when in regard to making salsa. Coffee. A study indicated that drinking coffee may increase the risk of developing arthritis. People who consumed at least 4 cups of coffee per day were found to be twice as likely to develop arthritis compared to those who drank less or not at all. Although coffee does have some health benefits, it should be consumed in moderation. However, it's important to note that each individual's situation may differ. For example, people with rheumatoid arthritis should avoid coffee, while those with psoriatic arthritis may not be affected by it. Ice cream. Ice cream may be a tasty treat, but it can be problematic for those with arthritis. It's high in saturated fat and added sugars, both of which can contribute to inflammation. Many arthritis patients choose to eliminate dairy products from their diet, as research has shown that saturated fat is linked to inflammation. However, for those who crave for a sweet treat, there are many dairy-free ice cream options available made with alternatives like coconut milk or soy. Frozen foods. Those typical boxes of frozen foods often found at the grocery store contain high levels of salt and preservatives that can cause inflammation in the joints. They also tend to be high in sodium, which can be problematic for people with arthritis, as they need to limit their intake. Additionally, when people with arthritis are undergoing treatment with corticosteroids, they retain more sodium than usual, so it's recommended to consume no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day. White flour. A study has found that white flour is a significant cause of inflammation. The lack of omega-3 fatty acids, which are important for regulating joint pain and suppressing prostaglandin, is believed to be a contributing factor. When the body does not receive enough omega-3s, it becomes more susceptible to developing diseases such as heart disease and diabetes. Some common foods that contain white flour include white rice, potatoes, bread, and crackers. Canned fruits. Fruit is often considered a healthy alternative to other snacks, but people with arthritis should avoid certain types. Canned fruit that is packaged in heavy syrup is particularly problematic, as it can trigger the release of proteins called cytokines, which are associated with increased inflammation. However, this does not mean that all fruit is off limits. Dried and canned fruit without syrup, and fresh fruit, are generally safe for people with arthritis to eat. Pretzels. Pretzels are a popular salty, filling, and addictive snack that can have a negative impact on people with arthritis. Studies have found that ingredients found in pretzels can trigger inflammation in people with arthritis. Due to its refined grains, pretzels lack vitamin B and fiber, which can hasten the onset of degenerative diseases such as cancer, coronary disease, and diabetes. Cheese. Cheese can be addictive because it contains a protein called casein, which can cause cravings in the brain. It also has a high level of saturated fats, which can cause inflammation for people with arthritis and heart disease. A study found that consuming cheese can lead to severe knee pain, while milk consumption can actually improve it. Individuals who typically get their protein from dairy products can opt for high-protein vegetables such as spinach, lentils, beans, and tofu as an alternative. Margarine. Margarine is high in trans fats because vegetable oils, like corn oil, are put through a process called hydrogenation, which changes the chemical structure of the oil from cis to trans. Trans fats are commonly found in baked goods such as cakes, cookies, and pie crusts, and they can increase biomarkers of inflammation. Refined sugars. Refined sugars are particularly problematic for people with arthritis as they have been processed and extracted from sugarcane or sugar beets. Consuming high amounts of added sugar can exacerbate inflammation, and if a diet is high in sugar, it may be lower in anti-inflammatory foods like vegetables and fruits. To limit added sugar, people with arthritis should read ingredient labels and look out for hidden sources of added sugar. Last but not least, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is a widely used condiment, but it's one of the worst foods for people with arthritis as it contains advanced glycation end products and saturated fats, which can trigger inflammation in the body. Thank you for watching part 2 of 2. If you missed part 1, don't forget to watch it. Please help us by clicking the like button on this video. We would love it if you would subscribe. Please share this video.